Wildstar holds a very dear place in my heart. The reason for that being is it's a unique MMORPG. It's for the time that it was released back in 2014, it stood out as a phenomenal MMORPG with a rusty start with their servers. I never blamed them for it. A good launch is always the hardest thing to do. Take for a look at World of Warcraft, for example, another game that I do play thoroughly. I never blamed them for it. I just still played the game. I just think that if you are criticizing a game based on their launch, you don't deserve to be criticizing them at all. That's just my personal opinion. You can hate it, you can love it, you can admire it. I don't care. In the end, that was a voice crack. I don't care. In the end. What I do want to give you guys though is this game has brought me many friendships. From AFCON military role-playing groups to raiding guilds to all sorts of things that I've been able to come together to. Amazing people in game, Kieran Chernigova, and many more like that. It's hard to see a game go that you've been part of since the very start. And over the past couple of weeks, because the announcement was already known that Wildstar was going to shut down, we just didn't know when. But for the last couple of weeks, I've been in tears. I've been crying about this game. It still holds a very clear space in my heart. Carbine and Csoft, thank you very much for making this game possible for us in the first place. Without you, this game would not have existed at all, and without the absolute phenomenal community that this game had, going through weather and wind, as we say here in the Netherlands. It's an amazing experience to have been part of, and once again, thank you very much for your passion and love that you've given to the Wildstar community and the game on its own. Thank you for being a listening ear to what the community wants, and thank you once more for making this game possible. There's one last thing I would like to address, and that is, if there's an opportunity that we as the community are allowed to bring the game over to a smaller form, as for example a private server, where we can keep the game alive, maybe not as content heavy as we would like to, but as a ground and base for us to start over, create this new game, and have fun again the way that we had in your game, then I think I speak for more people than just myself that we will be very grateful to have that opportunity. I've already sent you guys a mail about wanting to do this on a smaller scale. I think that didn't go through, so I'm gonna try my best to do this video as a last resort kind of approach to allow the game to be continued on a smaller scale. Carbine and Csoft, I'm gonna close down the video. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for giving us this beautiful game. I will definitely enjoy the last 45 days on this game, and I hope that there will be a successful game in the near future or so. This was Cloversunial. I'm out. I'll see you guys somewhere next week.